PWD Allies podcast. This is Brent, and I'm on location here.
Live on location.
Live on location, and what a way to celebrate PWD Allies podcast.
You can take it out of the bag.
Sure.
And this is from Tricia.
Oh yeah.
And these are the mugs from Tricia.
Awesome
Very
job,
cool.
Tricia.
I've got my mug at home, but I wanted to deliver this to you, so you know.
Oh, very good. That's really awesome. I mean, awesome mug. I mean, this will be a good way to start the show. Pour some beverage in there, and have some cheers. Who knows what's going to be inside that mug, right? I mean, one never knows. But if you like the mugs, let us know, because we could maybe
we'll get Trish to make like thousands of them.
Yeah, exactly. We can make a big giant batch of them. And, I mean, we might be able to even branch out, make some shirts too. You never know,
with your
right?
face on it.
With my face on it.
Maybe with Jake's face on it.
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't want to have a McCafe on it. You'd rather have a PWD Allies logo on it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what could be better?
So let's talk about the bathrooms, Brent.
Yeah, the accessible bathrooms in this place. I mean, well, first we'll start with the public bathrooms. Sonjia went to go and use the bathroom there, and what happened there, Sonjia? Well, she's speechless right now about it, because the cat's got her tongue on that one, because it was so disgusting.
And who's to blame for that, Brent?
David Eby. David Eby. It doesn't have to come down to this. It really, like every community, is suffering. Right? We have homeless people. I mean, they're stretched out everywhere. They're doing all their drugs, paraphernalia in the washroom.
Yeah, I mean, you just went to the bus strike.
Bus rally in Victoria.
they talked about the washrooms, and they talked about wanting to have their own private washrooms. And again, why is that, Brent?
Well, it's the safety for the bus drivers and for the public at large. I just recently did a interview with some of the operators from Cowichan Valley in Victoria, outside of a BC Transit facility, their yard. And every right, the bus drivers are really pissed, right? Because they've asked the government over and over and over.
I wouldn't want to share my bathroom with a bunch of druggies.
Well, no, and that's what basically the bus drivers are saying. That they go in and they just turn around and do a 360 back out of there because the washrooms are disgusting. They're a mess. They're not even suited for the general public. Besides, even the bus drivers who can't even find a bathroom to go and use while they're driving, especially on long hauls, right? And they said that David Eby's created this mess. He needs to clean it up. Yeah. And that's the echo that I'm hearing out from so many communities.
Yeah, I mean, that's, everybody always bugs, can say that I'm always bugging Eby, but, at some point he's got to take responsibility for the mess he's created, right?
Yeah, he's got to take the heat for it. I mean, and he steps up to the plate. He wants to be the premier. Well, then you got to show leadership, right?
Yeah, if you wanted to wear the big boy pants, wear the big boy pants.
Yeah, I mean, if you make mistakes, you say, hey, I made a mistake, and you correct it. That's what John Horgan did. He made some mistakes. He made some big boo-boos, and he admitted that.
Well, talking about that, actually, there was a really good article from Vaughn Palmer the other day, and I shared it with you, right? And Vaughn Palmer got a early read of, there's a memoir coming out all about John Horgan. Just before John Horgan passed away, he got interviewed by I forget who it was exactly. I think the guy was from Germany because John Horgan was in Germany.
He was the ambassador to Canada from Germany. Yeah.
Anyway, so John Horgan got interviewed a few times, and
ambassador to Canada from Germany, or vice versa.
Ambassador for Canada from Germany.
Okay.
And but he had a few interviews, and one of them or a couple of them were from over Zoom, I think. And anyway, this book got compiled. It's this memoir of John Horgan, and John Horgan talks about kind of very candidly how he screwed up
Yeah.
how he screwed up on the fentanyl, right?
Oh, right. Yes.
And he says that, like, he wishes he could have done that better. And you know, I wish I could hear that from David Eby.
Exactly. I mean,
know,
admitting
He
that
never
he
he
screwed
never
up.
will. He never will. But I wish I could hear that from him.
Oh yeah, David Eby will never admit that
He
he
would
screwed
never
up.
he would never admit to any fault.
No.
But he really needs to. Like I've always said. You know, John Horgan was a very humble man.
He was.
He was very driven by, you could tell that he was driven by strong morals.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And honesty, though.
and we've talked about it before. He was a Christian man,
Yep.
so he had a solid moral center to him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that matters. That matters.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that everybody that's a Christian is going to be a
Yeah.
solid individual,
Yeah.
because they're
He had a temper too. He was the
he
Irishman
still
too.
had a temper to
Yeah,
him.
I still remember that line. Was it Christy Clark? They were having the big debate, and she tapped him on the shoulder, and she says, "Don't touch me." Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, don't touch me, John. Remember that?
No,
one.
I mean,
Yeah.
I respected him that
Yeah.
he had a strong temper when he needed to, right?
Yeah. Oh,
When
yeah.
he needed to.
He was really firm,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
one of John's strong beliefs was that he wanted to make people happy, but he said that he could never make everybody 100% happy. He wasn't even going to try to make everybody happy because he knew he couldn't, but he wanted to try to at least keep a happy medium. And you know, John, I mean, I had a lot of conversations with him, you know, at different conventions. I mean, stuff that I was really surprised. Like, I mean, like he wanted to raise PWD rates. Like he had a plan that he wanted to make it as a consistent basis. And you know, he said baby steps at first, and I used to say, "Come on, John, not baby steps. I mean, baby steps. That's like throwing breadcrumbs." And he says, "Well, there's the damage that the other administration had done, and so he was trying to repair things, and he wanted to see people with equality. He wanted to see people have the greater of good, he called it." And I thought, wow, like, and that really told me that his values were there, shining bright. And
One of the few that out there that had that, though.
yeah, and he had a surplus though, too.
because he always said that he was the only one at the table. Remember?
Yeah.
He would said it a few times. I'm the only one at the table, Brent. Remember?
Yeah, and he said
Yeah.
that too at a rally in Langley the last time that we actually, Sonjia and myself actually saw him. We were living at a place in Langley at the time, and Sonjia says, "John's here at the park." I go, "What?" And I guess I hadn't seen the news feed on it, and oh my gosh! And then the media started saying that John's here. We barreled down there so fast, and we got to see John, and he said, "So I'm the only person at the table. My voice is the only person at the table. I want to see change happen." I said, "Well, what does that mean, John? You talked to me before about that." And he says, "Well, the fact is that there's other voices at the table may not agree with what I agree, and I'll keep advocating," he says, "to raise these rates." So that basically told me that there was other people that were at the table that didn't give a shit about basically raising the rates,
And that kind of
which is unfortunate.
that kind of ties into the last podcast
Yeah.
we did about stigma, right?
Yeah.
Is that you have the 30 years of stigma
Yeah.
that has created this kind of bubble.
Mhm.
Like you always say of the politicians that live in this bubble.
Yeah, the
this-
bubble world,
This
yeah.
insulated bubble. And
It's like bubble gum. Everyone, you blow up a bubble, it
it's
goes pop.
it's the stigma that's created this bubble.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, we actually like the stigma.
Yeah,
we
they like the bubble.
We like the stigma for disabled people.
Mhm.
You know, but yet we won't stigmatize people that are on drugs.
Oh, exactly. It's like yeah, it's okay there, but it's not
Yeah.
okay here.
Yeah.
You know, vice versa, and it's about treating people with respect and dignity. Really, is what it comes down to, and that's why I think the you know, God rest John Horgan's soul, is because I know that he wanted to see better, but the fact is that powers to be, somebody above him, or the gatekeepers, whoever it is,
Yeah.
right? Open the gates, keep them open, right?
Yeah.
You know, and the fact is that people's opportunities will shine bright. I mean, if you don't basically suppress it
I
down.
always wish that I could have had more what do you want to call it? Kind of a casual chat or talk. I mean, because I told you that I got the chance to meet him. I was basically with him for a whole entire day almost, right? Because I was invited to come to when they were shooting all the ads for the initial campaign.
Yeah. I remember that.
Before 2017.
Yeah, those were the fun times.
But I was afraid to really say too much because I didn't want to bug him because I knew that he was under a lot of pressure. And,
John would get mad if he bugged him then.
well, I just thought, well,
Angry John.
I'm gonna back off and just we'll just talk about I think we talked a little bit about the Canucks or something.
Yeah.
But nothing too deep. But
They used to say Angry John back then, but he wasn't really angry.
But now I kind of wish maybe it would have been nice to have more like a deep conversation with him, and I just kind of kept it very kind of light, and we kind of talked about nothing.
There's so much to kind of look back on when it comes to the differences between John Horgan's leadership and David Eby's leadership. I mean, John Horgan left a major surplus, and then David Eby's turned it into a complete, I guess we'll call it a mud pie.
But it's not a swamp, Brent.
But it's not a swamp. I mean, it's basically just watered down, right? Watered down budget. Yep. Watered down budget, everybody.
Not my fault.
Yeah.
Not my fault.
It's all watered down. I mean, when I say watered down, I mean there's nothing to see for it, right? 4 years.
It's kind of like this empty bag here, Brent.
It's like the PWD rates. 4 years, no increase. Terrible. Shelter 2 years. I want to see that modernized, the shelter rate up to market value, and but also I want 30% geared to rent to income. Based on individual, not family. I think it's going to make a benefit for so many people. Getting it at least the shelter up to $800, I mean, would be really helpful. I know Neil and I we talked about that on the podcast on one show. I mean, some people would say, yeah, it needs to be higher. Oh, absolutely, it should be. But at least get it started and then show like a stepping stone from that point on. You get it to a plank level, and then you build up from that point. Sure, you can raise the shelter. Get the shelter up there. Oh, for sure. I mean, not shelter, the support, but get the shelter up to 800. Yeah. And then we can work from there.
That's kind of the minimum, I think.
Absolutely minimum.
Get it up there.
Yeah, I mean, because I think people's opportunity, if they can have more income, they're going to put more income back into their communities. There's so much more to talk about, so stay tuned on this. This is kind of an overview of
our next official podcast will be September 5.
Yeah, September 5th.
We're going to be talking about the welfare food diet.
And guess who's going to be appearing on that show, everyone? Come over here. Oh, she's camera shy, but she won't be camera shy on the 5th because
just wave your hand.
Because our next guest is going to be Sonjia. Sonja's going to be coming on talking about food on PWD, food budget on PWD, or food diet on PWD, whichever the case may be.
The plate of potato chips.
The plate of potato chips. And what can be done with that? Well, we'll be creative. We'll be talking more about that coming up on September the 5th.
And I am trying to get other guests on.
Yes.
I'm trying to get Rob Shaw on. Shout out to Rob Shaw.
Hey, Rob.
We love you, Rob.
Yeah, political capital, Rob.
We want you to come on the podcast, Rob.
Yeah, we'd love to.
No pressure, Rob. But we'd love to have you come on.
And Rob, I love your cat that you had crawling across your podcast. You had going there. The cat was going there. So right across the screen. That was pretty cool. Definitely. Reach out to us, Rob. And there's so many other guests that we've contacted. Reach out to us. We'll get you scheduled in.
Michael Bublé.
Michael Bublé. Yeah, there's another guest that would be wonderful to have on.
Who else?
There's. Shane Simpson, he's coming up.
Shane Simpson's coming up soon. Yeah.
I think. And who else? Michael Prince.
Michael Prince
might
come on with it.
Yeah, and we also have Neil Belanger. Maybe. That's a maybe. Yeah. And also Dan Davies.
Did he reach out to you yet?
He hasn't, but Dan, you know what? We'd love to have you come back on the podcast.
Shout out to Dan.
There's
Come
so
on,
many, so many people to come on. Also, I think is it the Sheila Malcolmson? Oh yeah,
We want Sheila to come on again.
We'd love to have you come on, Sheila, even before.
We'll be nice. We'll be nice too.
Before you get back into Parliament. I know you have a busy session. There's so many guests that we've reached out.
We really. I keep trying to
There's
get
so
people on.
There's so many people, but if you want to come on, reach out to us, and we'll get you scheduled in.
With guests and or show ideas too. We have to say.
Let us know if you want to come on. If you have any show ideas, if you would love to get one of these mugs. Definitely let us know. We have a lot of
share, subscribe,
share, and subscribe.
comment, buy us a coffee.
Coffee in the
Buy
mug.
us a coffee. Yeah.
There, pour it in there. No, they'll put other coffee in there. Anyway, thanks everyone. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon.